Hi there, folks. We're here in week 3 where we have a discussion this week on using Twitter for creating a professional learning community. Now, many of us probably aren't aware that Twitter makes for a really great teacher community. If you're a Twitter user already, you may know that it's great for lots of things. You may or may not know that there's a ton of teachers that really love Twitter for their professional development, for collaborating, for sharing, for even doing chats, guided chats, facilitated chats. Twitter is certainly not the only social media that teachers like, so keep that in mind too. If you are not a Twitter fan, that's fine, and you can mention that in your discussion. If you prefer to use, say, Instagram or Facebook, there are communities for teachers there as well. They may or may not be as active depending on what group it is or what the subject is. Twitter has a couple advantages for a lot of folks, and one of them is that you don't have to be logged in order to access Twitter. You can see all of the messages and things without actually being logged in, which is not possible in Facebook and Instagram and most of the others. Which, if you're not wanting to sign up, don't worry, you don't have to in order to do this assignment. So that is also something to keep in mind. You do not have to be part of Twitter in order to do this. So if you're kind of against the idea, don't worry. We just want you to jump in, take a look at it, and then jump out. You can decide, I never want to do this again. Or you might decide, hey, I actually want to sign up because this is pretty interesting. So when you look through here, you can look at the objectives in the notes and then our Flipgrid 2 directions. Talk to us about the Indiana Department of Education and what they've been doing with Twitter. Believe it or not, they're actually pretty innovative. Our state is probably one of the leaders in technology education in a lot of different settings, and that's because of our IDOE. They're fabulous, and you can learn a lot more about the Office of E-Learning if you click on this link here. There are also a couple videos that you can check out. I have some longer webinars in here as part of your resource list if you want to watch them, that are actually provided to teachers from the IDOE, and they are very interesting and useful. The office does sponsor other communities too. Actually, I think their Google Plus is kind of defunct now, but they have some other stuff going on. You can also learn about those Twitter chats. If you watched the orientation video a while back, you might have noticed me talking about that towards the end. For participation points, you can participate in some of these Thursday night Twitter chats. And so they always list all the topics that are coming up every Thursday night at 8 p.m. our time, at 9 p.m. Eastern. They do these chats. They have a different topic each week, and you can just watch and do reflection on that, or you can actually participate and answer some of the questions and see how things go. It's a little lively to watch a Twitter chat and be part of it, but it's actually kind of a lot of fun. Everything revolves around the hashtag. And our hashtag for the state of Indiana through the Department of Ed is INELearn, Indiana e-learning. So if you're not really a hashtag person, if you're not a Twitter person, hashtag is just a way to sort of separate out specific content from Twitter, because otherwise it's a massive fire hose of information. But using hashtags, we can separate out very specific things. So you can use different sites to actually separate those things for you. Or you can use my little link here. And this will show you specifically, and note, I am not logged in right now. I'm actually not logged in, but I can still access this link and see everything. Again, a big advantage. So as you look through here, you'll see the latest, or the top things, the things that have been most favorited or retweeted out. So these may or may not be the latest and greatest things. They're just kind of the top things that Twitter has identified. But if you go to latest, this is actually a great place to look at what's happening on INELearn, because then you can actually see what people are really posting right now in the moment. And that's our goal for this discussion, is to look at what's happening. at this time in our semester, different things is going to be happening as opposed to a spring semester or a summer semester. Things ebb and flow in schools, but you're going to see a lot of teachers, a lot of professional developers, admin, coaches. Everybody's going to be part of this. Whole school districts are going to be posting. So here's a friend of mine. That's another cool thing, is I know a lot of these people. Sherry Gick is one of the folks who used to be a librarian. She lives downstate, and now she is part of a company called 5-Star Technology, and they do technology professional development schools in our state. They are an Indiana-based company. And so Sherry is actually working with River Forest, which is right up the road. Some of you might have even graduated from there. And she's talking about some of the stuff that they're doing at River Forest right now. So she's there getting in a bunch of equipment, STEM kits, and she's going to be doing some professional development with the elementary teachers. So that's pretty cool. So that's pictures and fun things that she's sharing out there for the whole world to see. Shevin teaches in Hammond. She teaches at, I believe she teaches at Hammond High. Sorry, Shevin, if I forgot, but I know Shevin. She actually took my class, this same class years ago. She's wonderful, and she is always posting neat things, so you can kind of get to see what's going on in the minds of teachers, what's getting, those people that are out there sharing cool articles, cool videos, links, whatever. So your goal is to find something that speaks to you. It might be, why not Sean's article here from Apple, whatever it is. It could be something funny, something not funny, whatever. Share what you found and tell us, your experiences. What did you like about this? What didn't you like about this? Was there anything that popped up that you were like, wow, that's so cool? Or, geez, this is too much information. I don't know what to do with it all. All those thoughts are valid. Just give us a thought about what INE Learn says for you. Would you use it? Would you become a Twitter user and get in and actually post your own stuff? Would you, become part of that INE Learn community? You can say no, it's totally fine, but you make your own call about that, and have fun with it. If you decide to never look at Twitter again, that's totally cool. If you are all excited about it, that's cool too. Hopefully you find some value in doing this, even if you're not a Twitter fan. And maybe you even make a connection with people that, are around our state that can help you in some future way. For example, I'll point out, we're going to learn from Nadine, because we're going to be using some of her resources in a couple weeks in our HyperDocs module. So that'll be kind of exciting to see that, she's a real person posting real stuff. She actually works in Franklin Township, which isn't that far away, and she's super fabulous. So you can follow people like her and go, hey, I know her, and maybe at some point you might even reach out and thank her, if nothing else, for all awesome resources that she shares. So that is our discussion this week, and I look forward to seeing what everybody has to say.